All right, guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, Dooley TV. Um, as you know, this is my 1993 JZX90, has the 1JZGE motor, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. So, I have a low idle issue, and I decided to make a video on, let's see if ChatGPT can help me fix my low idle issue. So the first thing that we're going to do, that ChatGPT says, is to check the air filter, make sure it's not clogged and that enough air is going in. We might have just already found the cause. That's pretty bad. Holy crap. That's disgusting. Well, let's go get a new one and put it in. Okay, so I just turned the car on right now and I revved it up, let it sit for a little bit, and it still has a low idle issue, so I know that the air filter is not the problem. And I don't think any US cars share the same air filter as this, and I'm gonna buy one online, but since I want this to be a little bit cleaner today, I'm just gonna use the compressor and blow this out and try to clean it as much as I can. This is the before. Alright, and this is the after. Unfortunately, it did not clean it as much as I thought it would. But it doesn't really matter because I'm going to order one online anyways. So let's go ahead and put this back. Alright, so the next step in the process, according to ChatGPT, is to clean the throttle body and the IACV. So let's go ahead and try that. God damn, why is this on there so tight? Throttle body's out. As you can see, there's a bunch of carbon buildup in there. So I'm gonna try to clean that out and go from there. Oh, I'm gonna be too fat. Oh my god, bro. Oh, there we go. Yeah. O-ring. Oh, I say. There it is. I don't even know if this is the IACV or not. So, I'm gonna do a quick little googly Google search and see what's up. I have proven to myself that I'm not as dumb as I look, so this is the IACV. It does look like there's a good amount of carbon buildup. I have no idea if it's actually working or not. I think there is a way to test it with power, but I don't want to fry it. Yeah, and then this is the throttle position sensor. So I'm just gonna do some research really quick, make sure that if I do take the throttle position sensor off that it won't affect anything before I take it off, because I'd rather be sure than sorry later. Alright, we got some carb cleaner, air intake and throttle body cleaner. Cleans and lubricates throttle plate and throttle body bore, improves vehicle responsiveness, and VOC compliant in all 50 states. Don't know what any of that means, but let's run into it. Yellow. Alright, so I just finished cleaning the throttle body and the IACV valve, so let's go ahead and put it back. Okay, now everything's connected back. Let's go ahead and try to turn it on and see if that made any difference at all. Alright, I can't really tell if that did anything or not, so I'm gonna go test drive it. See, what sucks is I still don't truly know if it's even a low idle or not. This is just based off assumption because my RPM gauge, the tachometer, does not work. That's still something I'm gonna have to try to figure out. But the reason I'm test driving it is because when it's in drive and I stop at a stop sign, that's usually when I'll feel the shaking. It's still shaking, but it doesn't seem like it's happening as bad. So maybe it's just part of the situation. Maybe the air filter made it a little better too, cleaning it. I'm still gonna buy a new one online, or hit up one of my buddies that works at Toyota, and yeah, just go from there. But again, the reason I'm test driving is just to see how bad the shake is at stop signs. I also am gonna have to re-bleed the car, because when you take the throttle body off, there's coolant lines that go through it, and I honestly didn't know that, so I have to re-bleed it. It's okay though, I still have coolant from what, 2-3 videos ago. And it feels a little better. My steering wheel is Indian right now. It's going like this. I need an alignment. But yeah. Alright, so right now I was looking at it again, and I noticed that one of the hoses that goes to this valve right here, that goes to the intake right there to right here, is super cracked. It's like super hard. So it could just be a vacuum leak as well. You can see that crack goes all the way down. So I'm just gonna go to Autozone and cut some hose, unless I find some of my brother's scrap here that will fit. I need coffee. But yeah, so maybe it's just a vacuum leak. Let's check it out. Yeah, so None of my brother's extra stash. None of my brother's extra stash fit on this. So I'm gonna go to AutoZone, probably grab about a foot or maybe 2 feet of this size hose. And I mean, it's just an air hose, so I don't need to get anything too crazy. But yeah, be right back. Alright, for one JZGE, this is the part number for the air filter you need. This is off of the 1996 to 2000 Toyota 4Runner. They share the exact same filter. So let's swap that out really quick. Alright, old filters out, new filters in. And we got some cut hose. Now what we're gonna do is cut it to size and go ahead and put it on. I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer view to where that is exactly. Come on, buddy. Get off. Be a good boy. So that fixes one vacuum leak. Now let me show you guys exactly where that hose is going. So that's the secondary PCV right here. I think that's the main PVC. So, or PCV, sorry, PCV. And then the secondary PCV goes right here to the air intake boot. Yeah, and then this is where the air filter is, obviously. Alright, new one's in. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the car on again and see if that did anything. Definitely not shaking as bad now. Alright, so car feels a lot better. I'm probably gonna go test drive it right now. I think that's gonna be it for this video. And then I just read back on the ChatGPT messages, and on the first message it actually said to check the air filter and check for vacuum leaks. So obviously that hose that I pulled out was all types of cracked, as you can see, super cracked up. Incredibly hard. So that's probably going to be it for the rest of this video. I'm just going to do a coolant flush again since some coolant did come out of the throttle body. But I've already showed you guys how to do that. So if you want to see that, you can check out my previous videos. I'm going to do that, go on a test drive, and hopefully that low idle problem is no longer there. If it is still there, the next steps would be to check timing, probably mess around with the distributor a little bit, potentially check the throttle position sensor and the coolant temperature sensor. Sometimes if the coolant temperature sensor has issues and gives a wrong reading, the engine or the ECU will start to act up. Same thing goes for the the throttle position sensor. With that, I'll probably have to check voltage. So this could be a part 1 video, and I'll probably make a part 2 video later to do the more complicated things that hopefully I have more time for in another day. For now, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys for watching this far. Hit those notification bells so you know when I'm posting. Me and the boys are going to a drift event next month, so you'll finally see me drift the BMW. Is there anything else? Let me know how you guys like the mic. This is the first video I do with the mic on. Figured I'd do a little bit better sound quality. But anyways, deuces!